Hi everyone, I'm Mendi Sun from Tongji University. Today, I'll be presenting our work, Erato Cooperative Data Story Editing via Fact Interpolation. This paper is co-authored by me, Li Gancai, Wei Cui, Yanqiu Wu, Yang Shi, and Nan Cao. Our team are researchers from Intelligent Big Data Visualization Lab in Tongji University and Microsoft Research. As an effective form of narrative visualization, visual data stories are widely used in data-driven storytelling to communicate complex insights and support data understanding. However, to create data stories, one requires a variety of skills, such as data analysis and design. And there are so many limitations in both manual story authoring and automatic story generation. A tool that supports human-machine cooperative data story design and editing is desired. To lower the technique barrier, we introduce a cooperative data story editing system, Erato, which allows users to generate insightful and fluid data stories together with the machine. The system leverages a novel interpolation algorithm to help users insert intermediate frames to smooth the transition between keyframes. Before we start our project, we organized 5 workshops and collected the participants' feedback. We summarized their comments into 3 design requirements. Inspired by this, Erato fulfills the requirements, and through which the user only needs to focus on what to tell and how to tell the story. And how our system works. Here is the system architecture and pipeline. It consists of 3 major components: the fact embedder, the interpolator, and the story editor. We will cover each of them in turn. The fact embedder employs a BERT-based deep embedding model with 2 fully connected layers. It can project data facts into a vector space. We fine-tune the model on a loss function, which contains 2 parts. One tends to reduce the distance between related facts. The other tries to line up the vectors of succeeding data facts in the same data story. The interpolator is designed to interpolate between a selected pair of keyframes to generate new facts in the middle. It uses the Monte Carlo tree to search the fact space and expand the corresponding nodes. We list a set of constraints in the table to guarantee the generated nodes that are meaningful and closely related to their predecessor. A reward function is designed to guide the exploration of the fact space. A searching path closer to the desired direction is encouraged. And how does it search? The vector representation of each potential fact makes an approximated projection in the desired direction, and then it chooses the closest node as alternative interpolation facts. The interpolator repeats the above steps until the current best node is close enough to the target node. Finally, the searching path is used to make a match with the midpoints, and the set of facts that closest to each midpoint are returned in order as the interpolation results. The story editor applies the above technique, and the design of the interface consists of 4 main parts: the data story view, the story mode, the fact mode, and the storyline view. It supports interactive editing functions, where users can freely create a data story by first simply adding, configuring, and arranging some keyframes into a storyline, and then interpolate between them to generate meaningful stories content. We evaluated Erato and the techniques via a series of evaluations. We conducted a controlled study to verify the consistency of the similarities calculated based on the facts embedding vectors and perceived by users. The results showed that our embedding model was consistent with human cognition. A quantitative experiment refers to five-fold cross-validation is to estimate the performance of the proposed interpolation technique. The results show that the interpolation fact is close to the ground truth. To verify that our algorithm was able to create high-quality results from a user's perspective, we manually created 15 short data stories consisting of 5 data facts, and replaced the middle 3 data facts of each data story with another 3 data facts generated by our interpolation algorithm. Then, we mixed all 30 stories together and invited 50 participants to differentiate these stories. The paired t-test showed the difference was not significant. To further evaluate the usability of Erato, we conducted an interview with 3 domain experts and asked them to make the data stories shown on the right. Let's take one as an example. It is a data story about Disney movies from 1937 to 2021. It contains 3 keyframes imported by the user and the 3 corresponding interpolated facts generated by our technique. It interpolates the fact of the average annual box office between the number of films released each year and the ranking of films. After that, it shows the box office share of the most popular movie, The Lion King, and its rating on IMDb. We can draw a conclusion at the end that the IMDb rating is positively correlated with the box office. To conclude, we have presented Erato, the first intelligent system designed for supporting human-machine cooperative data story design, which employs the novel data content interpolation technique. The evaluation shows the power of our system. Thank you for listening.